I'm actually just going to get up to where they were and just try and pop one really quick before they leave. Because I don't know why they're just leaving. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was too high. That's too bad. There we go. There we go. Is that a bow? Yeah, I think he's got a bow. Now that is scary. You hear her jump outside. Oh, we saw him. This is such a weird angle. No! And hit him? Oh, that's insane, bro. Okay, we gotta back up. What up, gamers? Welcome in to today's video where we are going to be showing off an extremely versatile loadout. As far as the layout of our video today, we're going to start with 2 bounty clash games, then move into a bounty hunt game. Total chaos in that one. Team fights, everybody comes to the boss lair, very fun stuff, and an extremely tense ending, so you're not going to want to miss that. Definitely stick around till the end for that one. But if you want to jump right to that game or any other part of this video, I will timestamp it like I always do. But as always, we are going to start with our loadout overview. So let me walk through this loadout, what I've been using, how I've been using it, how you can implement it to dominate in the bayou yourself. So I'll put some highlights on the screen right now as we walk through this loadout. We're going to start with the Bornheim silencer with high velocity ammo. Now this is going to act sort of as your close range option, extremely fast firing. There is some shortcomings, of course. Takes a lot of rounds to get somebody down if you don't headshot them, but it is very much so a head clicker, and you can send rounds downrange very quickly to keep pressure on people. It's also great for taking out AI in something like Bounty Hunt, but if your aim's a little off, that's okay too, because again, you can kind of spam it and get people down that way. Just keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. And at the very least, you're going to apply pressure with this weapon. Then for our kind of primary slot, we're going to be bringing in the Birdie Riposte, the Berthier Riposte with all fire ammo. So we're going to be bringing in all special ammo with this loadout. The cool thing about the Birdie is you can swap ammo, even though it's a multi-round gun, not just a single shot like a Springfield, Sparks, Martini, something like that. You can swap ammos with this one, but it just takes so long that I didn't really find that there was value in that. It can be effective. I can see scenarios for sure where you can use it. And if you want to do that, no problem, nothing against that. But I just didn't find it effective for me. Whereas I'd rather have just a bunch of fire ammo that I can use for barrels. I can use to really apply a lot of pressure on people because you instantly get lit up within 40 meters if you get hit with this long ammo, incendiary ammo. So a lot of pressure, very devastating on people, and of course being long ammo, you can really get people down pretty easily if they've already been down once, so that will definitely come into play. Moving into our tools and consumables, pretty standard, not going to change too much. Because we have the riposte, we're going to bring in a Derringer penny shot instead of a traditional melee tool. What I've kind of found with this loadout is it's not great at close range hunter fights. The more close range option is going to be for boss fighting, and that's kind of where that versatility comes in. It is great for hunters, don't get me wrong, and something like the riposte can definitely take people down, and you'll see that not only in the highlights but also in the games. But the problem is, as a solo, it is pretty tough. You're going to get into a lot of trade scenarios with the riposte, so it's a little tough as far as close range for hunters, I will say that, but we're bringing in the Derringer, so we have a little bit more flexibility there. Like I say, the riposte for bosses is going to be really good, and then the penny shot as well, same thing there. So if you get into a scenario where you get into boss lair first or something like that, this is going to be a great loadout for boss killing as a solo. So that's why I like it. But again, for hunters, not maybe the best close range option, but you don't really need to be playing this super close. You can take out AI silently with the Bornheim. You can play more long range with the Birdie. And if you do get into a close range scenario, you have options, but it's definitely not your first pick with this loadout. Moving on with our tools, of course, we have a first aid kit, flare pistol, decoy fuses, very standard if you watch my videos, kind of our default setup. Same with our consumables. Big Vit shot, frag grenade, antidote shot is kind of the one wrinkle. The antidote for Bounty Clash is super clutch. Lots of people using poison shots, poison bombs rather lately. Really clutch to have something to combat that. You can just stand in a poison, which is awesome. And then the hive won't poison you either. It'll still hurt you, but it won't poison you, which is really nice. And then lastly, our regeneration shot. you know it's going to be there, just keeping us in fights, keeping us alive a little bit longer. So that's going to do it for the loadout overview, guys. Like I say, this is extremely versatile because it's going to be really good at fighting hunters, especially at the proper range, but also really good at taking out AI, boss targets, things like that. So that's where the versatility of this loadout comes into play, and it's a lot of fun. It is a bit more on the expensive side, I will call that out for sure. We're just going to bring it in because it's a lot of fun to use, and we're going to try and get out with bounty to kind of cover some of that expense. So again, guys, that's going to do it for our loadout overview. I hope you guys like this one, and if you do, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, guys, enjoy this solo guide. Let's get into our first bounty clash right now. All right, y'all, hopping on board at Lawson Station here. One of the things I love about this loadout is how versatile it is. You guys see my videos, you know how much I love to just rush boss lair. That's just kind of how I typically will choose to play. Boss lair is actually in this one this time, but with this one, you do have the option to play the outskirts a bit more. So like, for example, we hear a fight out here. They're coming inside. I'm actually gonna maybe, oh, you know what? That might be a chaos bomb. I think that's a chaos bomb. I think they threw a chaos bomb, and yeah, for sure. One jumped out this window. We might be able to just nade him here. The only reason I'm on this roof and feel okay is I didn't see anybody that spawned out here. Now, they definitely could have, but I'm gonna wait for a second. We're gonna check construction here. Check up on this porch. We do have a red barrel there that we could potentially utilize. If somebody gets close enough. Carbine's somewhere. Okay, this team's moving up. Let's try and peek them here. Hopefully they go up. They did not. Okay. Get that guy down. I'm not sure if he was a part of this trio. I don't think so, but maybe. Move up to some cover here. We can kind of crouch peek like this. We also have a red barrel there we might be able to utilize. Coming up the stairs. Let's see if we can get her. Going for the res right now. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Okay. Red barrel. Again. A lot of red barrels we can possibly utilize. A little late on our shot there. See if they poke out here. They did not. Here's one to our right. Pretty sure. Oh, shoot. There we go. Get him down. He should be on fire as well. Birdie, man. Birdie is just so good. But see how I don't have to be the one to get in boss lair with this loadout? I love getting in boss lair. I still think it's your best bet in general with Clash. Just because you get cover for every fight. You can choose whichever fight you want. I think we have somebody wrapping us on the right. I'm probably going to need to bail off this position soon. Just trying to check everything here. See if they peek one last time before I go. It seems like they might be baiting boss lair. Or there's somebody already in there maybe. And we don't have to just play into that. You know, we can kind of pick and choose what we're going to do out here. But this, I will say, this is why I do love just getting inside. Because then I'm dictating what's happening. You know, I'm going to dictate when boss is going to banish. I'm going to dictate when it's going to be picked up, if I want to run or not. Like this, whatever they're doing, very strange. Not sure the plan here. I'm guessing they're just sitting in a corner with a shotgun waiting for me to rush in. Just really not a good idea. You're never going to get better at the game doing that. And it's just not fun. I mean, this is anti-fun. If that's what's happening right now, it's anti-fun. So I think what we're going to do is possibly try and rotate up here, get a burn on the one we got on the stairs, and hope that's on their team. We do need to be wary because I feel like I was hearing somebody out here. I mean, there's no way that they're not just inside. So what we can do is try and use our fakes and our nades. Trying to watch out here. I'm thinking it's just me and this team left. And I think they were a duo, but I'm not totally sure. So let's come and get a burn. Just watching. I'm thinking that they went into this bottom roller red door and they're inside now. Aha, they were just sitting somewhere with a shotgun. Just like we thought. Let's burn this one, and then we'll also burn the one to our right. And probably honestly loot this one, even though it's not the best idea. Gonna do this, get a burn off, and then we're gonna toss a nade, I think, in this top window. Right up there. No hit. All good. Keep rotating around. I don't know if there's anybody left out here. I really don't know what's going on. Seems like we have a pretty passive server. Use a fake. Gonna blow this door off. See if anybody's in that corner. There also could be somebody up here. We have special ammo here, which is nice for us. Strange game, man. I don't know where everybody is. This is really weird. Going in with our bayonet ready, just in case. I'm going to stop and listen for a moment. Sometimes when you come in, people will start getting happy feet. Okay, now we're going to go for the banish. Yeah, so they were definitely just sitting in here. It's not a good thing to do. Really unnecessary. It's just Clash, man. It's not Rainbow Six Siege. Just play the game. Okay, I think they're actually maybe going for a res. See if we can get this up. Where's the... There it is. I can rotate down if I need to then. Might honestly try and get inside. I don't know if there's one right here though. Okay, we're gonna drop out. Get our reload on. We're gonna wait right here. Okay, they didn't rush. Back up a bit, use our range. Okay. I think he's on the stairs there. Fortunately, we didn't get to clean up there, but we lit him up a little bit, which was good. Okay, I think they got the res on this one. So they got the health back and then they resed, I think. Although, yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened for sure. I don't see him up there. Well, let's see how they play this. They might decide to get aggressive with Dark Sight. So what I'm going to do is back up a little bit. But we don't want to give up either of the extracts because they seem like they might be the type to run. We're going to hold this window here. You're going to walk across no cover like this. Definitely be peeking. Ooh, we almost had him. They seem like the running type, so. But let's see what they do. Oh, that probably should have been a hit. Unfortunate. Okay, so they're going to push me, which is fine. We're going to back up. We can move with our long ammo, which is really nice. Let's see where they go. One coming this way. Use this right here. Great tag on, or great kill on him, I guess. Let's use a fake, and then we can get a heal in. Rotate out. I think I'm going to try and get on the roof just to have a power position on the body and also allow myself to heal while I run. They kind of rotated left a little bit, so we're just going to watch for that. I don't know where that guy was. I'd like to get on the roof, but... Okay, we hear one to our right here still, and we have one to our left as well. All right, we're going to come back here and get on the roof in the back. It's probably going to be our best bet, is to get high ground against this team of 3 so they can't just rush me really aggressively like they were starting to, which was good. Good on them. I don't know why they weren't playing that way earlier, but this is what you want to do, is just come as a team. I think this one's like crouching right below me here. I'm pretty sure. Could probably fake here. Try and get him to move. Figure out where he is. I think there's still 1 or 2 over in this building. The guy? I don't think so. Couldn't tell. Okay, so they're on the porch right below me. Where is the other one, though? There you are. Repeat that. Ooh. Okay. This one's going to come inside. Actually kind of helps us. Because now I only have to worry about the one at a time. Honestly, I might drop on this one. They're right below me here. I could probably bayonet them. We got this one inside below me. Got this one right here below me in this corner. Okay, somebody just opened this door. I gotta be careful here. We know they have shotguns. Our back is a little bit exposed. I think I'm okay here. Just drop out. Get our health back right here. Then we'll peek. Once we got our health back. I think this guy's in this hallway here. Yeah, he was. Okay. Just listening, being patient. Using our audio. We're going to rotate back again. Just keep using our long ammo. I would really like to get on this roof, but it's okay. I might use this train car. We have this red barrel. If they decide to rush me, I could potentially use that. This guy's still outside. Let's see if he actually comes this way. Yep, he did. Love fire ammo for that exact reason, man. It's so fast and just so unexpected. This guy's out here, or is that... Oh, bounty must have been the one I got there. Yeah, I think it was. Where are these guys? He there? Yeah, he is. Yeah, I thought I saw him. This one's below me. Let's open this door and make him think I'm going inside. Try and make him think we're inside. And then come down here and peek him right here. I'm not sure if he got a res or not. Just gonna try and watch this corner. We know he was down low. I just don't know if he went inside. But we're gonna keep backing up. Just use our long ammo. I mean, the birdie with fire is just the highlight of this loadout, so we're going to use that as much as we can. We, of course, also have our bayonet option. So we know we got this one down here. I need to check if fire guy is still down. I think he is. I can't really tell. We're going to rotate out. We're going to get on the roof. Just keep rotating, man. Listen and rotate. Listen and rotate. That's all you really have to do. He did go inside. Now, he might run. He very well could run. I could definitely see that. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can have a fun little one-on-one here, but we'll see. And also, hopefully he, like, actually peeks and plays the game, but kind of seeming like he might just hole up in here, presumably with a shotgun. All right. Well, we're going to start going to extract. I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. We got 20 seconds. I don't know if we can even get out at this point. Might have waited too long. We'll try though. We will try. Oh no, I just stopped holding W. Oh no. I might have just sealed my fate with that extra second there. Oh shoot, I don't think I'm gonna get out. That's all right. I mean, no worries. I'm not super pressed on it. It was still a great game overall. I just, like, you know, was trying to make something happen and, you know, we just didn't. I honestly might have sealed my fate there by stopping holding W. That's hilarious because I always talk about holding W. That's so funny. Should have gone a little sooner, but I really wanted to try and get that guy. But like I say, I almost guarantee he was just sitting in a corner somewhere. So that's all right. Great game overall. And we'll get into our next one right now. All right, y'all, hopping on board at Blackthorn Stockyard here. That last game was kind of the perfect example of why I like to get inside so I can kind of dictate the fight. Just kind of devolved into this one-on-one where the other player wasn't really peeking me and I didn't have a lot of options to get inside. So just not a whole lot I could do there. And then I just kind of made the mistake of letting time run out, unfortunately. Just wasn't really paying enough attention. So for this one, we are going to try and get inside here, which I think we've been successful at. I'm going to try and make sure we get the banish and get boss slayer, and just we can now just dictate the fight. Like I always talk about, this is how I like to play. I like to make sure that I kind of know what's going on around me and I can pick whichever fight I want. For example, if I want, I can pop out here, find third part of this fight. Multiple guys going down. We have a team behind us here. I'm just going to try and peek this guy while he's fighting this thing. A little risky, a little dumb what I'm doing right now because there definitely could be a team on the right, but like I say, we just want to dictate the fight. We want to try and get somebody down when we have the chance, just like that. I'm going to listen now. We do have a team in this White House. Probably not going to push in. I'm probably relatively safe here until bounty is my guess. I'm going to come over here and listen on this side as well. See if there's anybody in this kind of hallway. But now we just have ultimate control, you know, which we didn't have last game. So time ran out. Again, I could have gotten out. I could have run at any point. I just wasn't paying enough attention. So that was kind of a mistake there. But just have a lot more control now, you know. And the only reason I just popped out there is I was fairly confident there was nobody out here. But I definitely could have been wrong. And I could have gotten popped from the side here. So wasn't the smartest thing. But I kind of wanted to try and get somebody down there. Try and third party, which we were successful at. But now we can get bounty and see if this guy got up, see if there's a team over there, just kind of see what we've got going on, and then pick how we want this fight to unfold. Check here as well, just in case somebody's coming in. All right, so let's grab bounty. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think it's just those two, which is kind of odd. Gotta be careful there. Let's scan again. It's just those two, and they're both on the roof. I'm gonna come out here quickly and maybe try and get a bag on one of them. Just peek quick. Oh, they run, they run. There, we get one down though. Now we could aggress this guy, but I think he'd be able to get the res off before I could get there. We're just a little too far right now. Actually still on the roof. Take a different peek then. These are pretty tough because I have this sunlight glare, but I'm actually going to shoot this window out just so I can see. Okay, he's back on the roof. I'm not sure why they're staying up there. Kind of an odd play to me, but we can potentially come out here and once again just take a new angle. Try and get a little closer too, because if I get one down again, I might be able to aggress them this time. Keep them down, because I think he already got up. I'm going to listen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still up there, so let's peek. Okay, was that the same one we got down? I actually can't remember. Bornheim is just so good, man. It's just so good. Okay, they're on to me now. I'm going to rotate out of that. Come back over here where we were. One reason I love Blackthorn, there's just so many opportunities to rotate around. Take new angles. I'm surprised they're not starting to come my way. I really would have expected that by now. What? Oh my gosh. We hear one of those dynamite things? I feel like we were hearing one of those dynamite things. We do have a red barrel here, so I might try and bait them to like come down there and I could just shoot it. Try and bait a shot out of that guy. He doesn't shoot. Keep doing the same thing, trying to bait the shot. Really want them to drop here. It's just going to be so perfect. I literally think we have one of those dynamite things. What? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know why these guys aren't... Okay, there he goes. I don't know why they're not coming this way. It's kind of odd. Let's bait his shot. Okay, he's kept running. Are they just gonna leave now? It's so strange. Why? Where's the last one? Because there was definitely... I swear there was a ghost face too. Let's come out low here. Try and peek them. I'm actually just going to get up to where they were. And just try and pop one really quick before they leave. Because I don't know why they're just leaving. Okay, there we go. Because if it's somehow on me... Oh, that was too high. That's too bad. There we go. There we go. Just pull out our Bornheim, finish it up. Okay, I'm not really sure what was going on there, like why you would leave. You didn't do anything to come and aggress me or, you know, get more involved in the fight, and then you just decided to run, so I'm not super sure what that was, but I mean, that's all right. Basically, we had the inverse of the first game, which is exactly what we wanted. I guess I could burn these guys, but I think that's that. I swear I saw a ghost face, man. Am I insane? Or did they get one out here? Dude, I swear there was a ghost face. Maybe it was just the phantom and I just saw him really quick and it looked like a ghost face. I don't know. Let me see if there's anybody on this roof really quick. No. Okay. I think I'm just crazy, man. I think it just looked like the ghost face. Okay. Whatever. Basically, we have the inverse of the first game, which is what I wanted, like we say. I wanted to get control of boss lair and then be able to pick and choose the fights I want to take. So we were able to do that very early on, obviously, when we popped out and got this guy. And then we were also able to do it with that team there, where we just kept taking different angles, kept taking different peaks. And we were able to just kind of get them down one by one. We never really had the opportunity to aggress until the very end there. And the reason we kind of knew that was oh, there was a ghost face here. Interesting. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe I like subconsciously saw him earlier. But we never had an opportunity to aggress until the very end because their backs were at us. And that's just not a good idea, man. It's never really a good idea to just run out in the open in the field like that. Would have been nice if some of these guys could have stayed up, man. It had more of a fight, but that's all right. I did show off in this one what I really wanted to, which was, again, to get inside, get control of boss lair. Because, I mean, look how this one ended rather than the last one where we run out of time and we get in this weird, like, kind of awkward one-on-one with that guy. And I just run out of time because I'm not paying attention, you know? Like, I don't like games that play out like that. I don't think it's fun at all. And that's, you know, that's my personal preference. Obviously, if you find that fun, that's fine. But I just don't really find that to be playing the game. You know, like you can have your own play style. That's totally fine. But the key word there is play, you know, and I just don't really feel that that's really playing the game. So that's kind of why I'm a little bit anti those kinds of games. But that's okay. In this one, we got exactly what we wanted, which was to get boss lair, pick and choose our fights whenever we want. And we kind of redeemed that first one where we literally ran out of time and we didn't really have any options to go get that guy, unfortunately. But great game here. Get a team wipe, get a couple of kills. I don't know, 4 or 5 kills, whatever it was. We're going to leave it at that for our bounty clash, and we'll get into our bounty hunt game right now. All right, y'all, hopping into our bounty hunt game here. We're actually in the middle of a fight. Forgot to hit record, so we spawned here at, where are we, man? Salters. We got our first clue. We just took a shot at somebody. We missed. We rotate around the compound here. Not sure where they went. I think it was a team of at least 2. Get my reload in. Completely forgot to hit record. Sorry about that. Didn't miss too much though. We just spawned, missed a shot or 2, rotated around, grabbed our first clue. We're probably honestly going to rotate out of this because these guys are playing pretty passive. And that's going to be tough for me. And I also want to kind of just get to a boss if possible. So I'm just going to let them know we're going. Make a lot of noise. I'm not super worried about it. Kind of want them to know I've left. Try and get away from these dogs if we can. Just jump this fence. Keep going. I'm going to move to Sweet Bell here. Just kind of reset the game a little bit. Just a bit of a strange start to it. But I was just going to talk through kind of after those clash matches. You know, we obviously traded up. We got out the last one with the bounty. So got things like Serpent, Conduit, which we already used to grab our first clue. We got some stamina there. Instead of the antidote shot, I am going to be bringing in an ammo box. I think it's a lot more important in Hunt to have ammo because typically, even though this game proved me otherwise, typically you're not going to run into people that spawn, not as often. So with Bounty Clash, obviously you're getting into engagements really quickly. So you want to have an antidote in case they have poison or a poison shot or something like that for the actual boss. But in Hunt, I just find, you know, the prolonged gunfights, you know, you typically need ammo more than you need antidote. I was hearing something. I think it's just the simulator. Obviously, that's not really the case in this particular match, but just in a general sense, excuse me, I think that that's kind of your better bet is to take in something like an ammo box. For some reason those pop off. I thought I was a ways away, but I think we're just going to get up here quickly and grab this clue because if they're fighting this boss, they don't want to lose this stamina. Take care of all of this with our post. Nobody's been here. Very nice. Let's see where we're going. Lumber, probably honestly brickworks. But what we can do is move to Fort, get even more stamina. I'm gonna listen for just a second here, see if that team moved up to where I'm at. They don't hear anything. Like the tower as well. People like to kind of chill there. I think we're pretty safe, so I'm going to move across the water to fort here. Get a couple more clues, hopefully. One thing I did want to mention as we're pulling up to fort here, I'm not hearing anything. Oh? Maybe I am. No, I don't think so. One of the traits I grabbed, though, was Silent Killer. You'll notice I'm not making any sound, obviously. But that's something that I think really elevates the riposte or bayonet or anything like that. Because it can be a little challenging to use. It's not as powerful or doesn't have as much give as something like the katana. And it's pretty loud when you ready it up. People kind of know it's coming. So if you're going against a shotgun or something, very possible that you're just going to trade or go down if you make a lot of noise on the ready. That's why Silent Killer, I think, is so elite for something like this. Wow, nobody was here either. Interesting. Silent Killer is going to be really good to bring with this. So that's why we opted for that. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this team was at Lumber that we were hearing earlier. So I think I'm just going to head that way, not really bother with Wolf's Head. But yeah, just one thing to be thinking about. I would definitely recommend bringing in Silent Killer. You're going to bring a bayonet or any kind of melee weapon or any melee tool or anything that's close range like that. Just because it's so easy to hear you when you go, you know, when you breathe in like that. It's so easy to hear. I think it's important to be quiet. But besides all that, we're going to move over to Lumber here, kind of see what's going on. It's very possible that this team followed me to Sweet Bell and they're somewhere in this position now. So need to be a little wary of that. I might just kind of swing wide here, try and avoid them. Come up towards kind of the brickwork side. Unfortunately, we do have another immolator that I'd honestly rather not deal with so I can save some Derringer. Yeah, they're definitely at Lumber. That's going to be Butcher. I'd love to get this boss if I can, but they're obviously already fighting it, so I'm going to have to kind of rush inside if I want to do that. Just swing wide, avoid all this AI. And hope that there's not another team just crouching out here. But hey, we'll see. We'll see about all that. I wonder if these guys are baiting. Like, they're shooting barrels and stuff. I wonder if they already killed it. These dogs are a problem, man. I'm just going to have to get rid of them. Let's just do it. Get it over with. Nice thing about the riposte, these AI are not as scary or difficult to deal with. Obviously, if you run knife or something, it's also pretty easy, but I'm a knuckle knife enjoyer, so dogs are somewhat annoying for me, but definitely worth it, the trade-off. I really think these guys are baiting, man. Oh, they're... Actually, maybe not. Okay, let's start moving up. Do a little water jump there. Make less noise and get across faster. This is a tough spot because if there's a team out here, I'm going to get super pinched. I'm just trying to hear. Okay, they're still fighting it, actually. I could try and get in this roller gate room. That'd be a decent chance there. Take care of this horse. I'm going to start moving quicker once I get inside here. Try and get to a position. Oh, they just got it. No way. Dang, bro. Just saw one there, too. We had a chance. One might peek me here. He's literally right here. I think maybe we nade and back them off, and then I can peek here. They might actually not know I'm here. Slowly move over until we're hardly visible. Yep. It's the instant burn. Actually kind of worked out for us. He can't get his health back, so can't dauntless that, unfortunately. Take this cash, baby. All right, I'm not too worried about choking. Let's just wait. Just gonna listen. Listen for the necro. Trying to wallbang me. Not a bad idea. I'd like to get the door behind me closed. Do you have another team rolling up like North 45? Wait, with the res? No, I think they must be going for the res. Just get him down again. Back up now. My reload. We're probably gonna have to give this res up. I think this is gonna go out immediately if I do that. Yeah, we have that team outside. Might be able to do a really weird peek here. I think, did they get him up? Couldn't tell, to be honest. Nah, we hear him crouching still here. He's probably still right here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Do we let these guys come up or nade them? That's the real question here. That's still right here. We might have waited a little too long on that. I think we got the other one down again. I'm gonna get this door open. I think I'm gonna shoot a flare in here so I can see a little better. These guys are coming up this ladder right outside. Get ready to potentially wallbang. We can see him through here. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Gotta be careful. Ah, shoot. If the other one comes up, probably have a good chance to get that one. Actually might come in here. Let's let him come in then. Oh man, that guy's right on the other side of this gate. Shoot. Super unfortunate for me. Try and move up here in case they come in one of these doors. Are they not on a team? I don't actually know what's happening right now, to be entirely honest. Gotta wait for this guy to come in. He's actually rotating out, so I'm probably gonna come try and peek him here. Where's he going? I guess they're not on a team. Went inside this back single door here. This is so strange, man. I don't really know what's happening. But you know what we can do, actually? Slurp. Let's slurp and see what we got. Oh, they got it. No, man. Shoot. Yeah, I think they're still fighting. I think. I hope. I don't know. I'm actually pretty safe here with the metal gate. I'm gonna say maybe I'll back out, but I feel relatively safe here. We have one possibly down here. We did blast this door open, so I can potentially peek this right here. See if they look. They're right here. There he is. Come on. We're okay, we're okay. They start opening that, that's when I'll get scared. We don't have a ton of peaks to work with. Actually, that's interesting. Okay, they're opening it now. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Okay, sounds like terminus levering. If I just play back here, we're probably generally okay. Is that a bow? Yeah, I think he's got a bow. Now that is scary. You hear her jump outside. Where's this guy? Where's this guy? Ooh, he sees me. Good shot. Good shot. Couldn't tell where he was. Through a wall. Gonna be rezzing bow guy right now. Let's throw a fake on him. Try and make sure that doesn't happen, and then we can rotate around and try and slurp bounty. Then I think we're gonna get in this other building to our left. Great shot. Okay, let's see. No res, he's actually rotating around me. Interesting play. Yeah, let's see. No, he's not. No, he's not. I'm done. Okay, let's get up top where we can see. Might even get inside boss lair, but for now, I'm just going to stay up here. Okay, he did get a res for sure. And potentially use our long ammo here to get this one down again. Got to be careful. I made the mistake of just sitting, crouching, crouch peeking. Bad idea. And it cost me there. I always say not to do that, and I just did it. Not listening to my own advice. They might be able to get a necro on this one. Oh, there they are. Get a good tag on him. I'm going to put my ammo box down now while we have a moment here. And then just reload. I know I'm wasting some ammo, but I just want to get the reload secured. All right, let's check where bow guy went. He's right out here. Want to try and get him again. Oh, the wood hosed us right there. Shoot. Okay, there we go. Long ammo. We can use that to our advantage here. Guy's probably going to be panicking, rushing for a res. Okay, let's just watch the body up here. Where is the body? Right there, right there. That's a pretty good shot, so I gotta be a little careful here. Granted, I was just sitting there, but yeah, he's still just right underneath. Ooh, he's waiting for me. He's waiting for me. He's bled a little bit. I might go try and apply pressure to this one back here. Or rather, get a burn off on him. This horse has got to go, man. I can't take care of some of this AI quietly. See where he is. Okay, he's moved to, I think, back inside that building. He might try and go around and get his partner out here now. Let's scan again, see. It's just kind of chilling for now. All right, let's apply pressure. Could possibly go for a loot, but I'm just going to burn, I think. Not going to get too cute with it. Okay, he's going for the choke, so let's get this one now. Get them both burning here. Rotate back in. Might get inside now. I think this is a good opportunity to just rotate all the way out. Double check that he's not right here. Okay, he's kind of rotating around for bow guy. I'm not like insanely worried about just because he's gone down a couple times. We also know there's some dead bodies in here, so I'd like to get some sight back. I might actually throw this out here. I don't know if it's going to work, but I can try. We got some sight back now. Definitely chilling on his boy's body out there. Get some more sight. We'll see if that works. Maybe. Did they leave this gate open? That's the question here. We got plenty of scans, so let's just use it. Okay, he gets him up. Actually, he's just trying right now, I think. Ah, we missed our shot. Shoot. I'm not going to keep repeaking that. Let him come to me. Back up for a second. And get back to a power position here. Can't see anything with all the smoke. Rotating around for this one now. Ooh, come on, baby. Try and bait the shot out. Okay, he didn't shoot. And now he shoots. Now let's go for the shot ourselves. He should just be right here still. I don't want to hard peek this too much. And I'm not sure exactly where he is. We have some more loots we can get though. Might pop out like one of these top windows, try and peek that way. We've probably exhausted all of our loots for sight at this point. He's actually moved into this building. Yeah, he's right here. Just need to land one of these shots here. Shoot. Now I'm wishing that I hadn't wasted so much ammo. I know I was like, oh, it's fine, but kind of a bad move. Yeah, that guy's staying back. Now we can definitely get a loot on this one. My guess is he rushes up to res the other now. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Shoot. Try and fake to back him up. Go right here. See if we can take kind of a weird peek here. There he is. Let's fake him again. Trying to bait out a shot there. Ah, come on, bruh. No pen is killing us. Do I left it? Oh, come on, baby. One of us is going to hit a shot here. That much is guaranteed. He's actually bleeding back there. I wonder if I can just shoot a couple rounds. All right, you know what? Let's back up because this guy doesn't have anything super long range. Bait out a shot here. I'm just going to keep backing up. Let's play our range. And just watch out for this red barrel. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yeah, he kind of rotated, I think, underneath. Maybe into this building, though. Can't tell where he went. Rotate again. Get a good position on the body. I think he's going for the res again. Oh, this is so frustrating, man. I'm just missing shots that I shouldn't be missing. Okay, well, let's try and burn this one again. I don't know if she's out or not, but yeah, she's burned out. Okay. I'm going to take this antidote as well so I can maybe use this poison later. Okay, so one's outside in the mud. Probably going to be coming low here. Yeah, right here. Okay, he went inside. Oh, we saw him. This is such a weird angle. No! And hit him? Oh, that's insane, bro. Okay, we gotta back up. Oh, good play. Good play. Hey, man, great play. Great play. Shout out to those guys. I just made some mistakes there, man. It's all right. We'll talk through it here. All right, y'all, hopping into our game summary here. We're going to break this one down just a little bit before we get out of here. Obviously got the 8 hunters killed. Didn't do a whole lot more than that. Got a couple of kills, almost more hunters than monsters, which is kind of funny. But in that game, you kind of see some of the limitations of that loadout. Of course, I was missing shots and kind of making some mistakes here and there as well. I lost my necro by just kind of sitting behind that cart, stationary, hoping that somebody would walk into my crosshair, but instead I was the one that got domed. So that was a mistake there. You know, I'm kind of not listening to my own advice, but I always talk about that, not to make yourself such an easy target. Of course, I do it there and we end up dying. But, you know, you see some of the limitations for me anyway of this loadout. I can never be quite as aggressive as I want to be. I'm not much of a long ammo or long range player. I like to play very close, you know, short to medium range, and we just could never quite get in that range. And when we do, just like I said, man, the riposte, the bayonet, anything like this is so prone to trades, which is why it's very difficult as a solo to run something like this. If you're on a team, I'm all about it, man. I'm all for it. Use the riposte, very fun, but as a solo, it is pretty tough because of the trades. I honestly don't feel that that last kill should have been a trade, but it's neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter, but that's kind of some of the limitations. If your shots are maybe a little bit off, you're not clicking heads with the silent or whatever the case may be for your close range, this loadout can have some limitations. However, it is really fun and really powerful. Of course, extremely versatile as well. We didn't get to show off the boss kill, but riposte is very good at that, you know, and of course you got the Derringer penny shot for that as well. Bringing the antidote if you want into bounty hunt, if you're going to go up against the spider or something like that. But again, there are some shortcomings, but also it is a very, very good loadout and insanely versatile. I just wasn't hitting my shots more than anything. I think we showed off some good rotates in that last game, kind of rotating all around the building there. Eventually they overwhelmed me, which is exactly what you want to do. We had a sticky bomb. We were able to keep the one guy off of the left there, but we just couldn't, you know, we just couldn't end up finishing it up, which is fine. This is a very real hunt experience. We had some great games today, had some missed shots. That's going to happen, man. That's hunt in a nutshell. That's why I like leaving these games in. It's a very real hunt showdown experience that you're going to have every day playing. You're going to have some highs, you're going to have some lows, you're going to hit some sweet shots like we did today, get some great clips, and you're going to lose and you're going to die. And that's just what hunt is, man. So we're definitely going to leave it with that one. Still a great game overall. We got the 8 hunters down. We just couldn't quite clean it up. So that's all right though. Like I say, that's going to happen. So we'll leave it in. Very real experience there, but super fun loadout, insanely versatile. You definitely will have success with this loadout. I'm sure you'll hit more shots than I did in that last game. And if you do, you'll definitely get out with a lot of wins. So we're going to leave it there, guys. I hope you guys liked this one and got something out of it. And if you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one, gamers. Peace.